What's up, people? Welcome back to Zoom to Zoom. I know it's been a minute. Probably, I think last video I think it was like in October. Had some things going on, nothing crazy, but cars are still here. Um, I was trying to pin down this issue I was having with the Speed 6. I kept getting this clunking sound from the suspension, and I thought it was the axles. Changed both axles, and it wasn't the case. So I just had some other stuff. The daily driver BMW went down, so I had another car. RX-7 is still there, basically still in the same state since I think I did the fuel pump. So I'm trying to work out some things with that. It's got a few things with RX-7 coming up, so I just need to collect some parts. But as far as the speed, that's what we're focusing on as always. I found out what the issue was, but let me show y'all what I found. Okay, so as you can see, everything is off already because I was working on it. I finally just took some time to work on it and to get to the bottom of this thing. So that's the transfer case right there. So it's not the whole transfer case, but as you can see, the half shaft, as they call it, something I call the input shaft, but I'll get a little closer. See, it's not supposed to make it. It's not supposed to make that noise. So I believe that's where the issue is coming from that half shaft right there. So it does come off while in the car, so we gotta take the whole transfer case down. So let me show you guys the T case. This is the T case I acquired here. It's dirty, but anyway, see? No noise. Pulling it, tucking it, nothing, no noise. Turning, just fine. So definitely doesn't sound like how mine sounds. So they just got bent in the car, so I can easily bend that. But I'm not using any of this, so it doesn't matter. And TK actually came with a transmission. The guy just wanted to get rid of them both. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 deal I got. And I wasn't planning on going to get the transmission, but you know, he was like this. He was hassling me to take it. So you know, we cut a deal, and this guy never hurts to have another transmission, right? So transmission is good, working, everything's moving. So hopefully, if anything else, maybe I'll open it up and put the brass shift forks in there. You know, so whenever mine does decide to go, I have a spare. So we'll work on that. Yeah, so that's the noise. So you heard it in the car how mine sound and how the replacement one I got sound. So I believe that's the problem. So I'm gonna take off the one in the car, take out the one that's I have on the ground here, swap the half shafts, and that's that. So luckily I don't have to take down the whole T case. I could just swap those shafts because ain't nobody trying to do that right now. But all right, so we are going to take off the shaft from this transfer case here. I already loosened the bolt, so I don't think it's this easy. I use the ratchet to untighten it by hand because sometimes I try to use like a impact gun and strip the bolt. You don't want that. There's 5 bolts that hold this on. So let's take it off and see. Alright, so let's take it out. Oh, it comes out pretty smooth. Okay. No gear oil comes out with it. See? Nothing. Nothing. That's what we're looking like here. See? Nothing. No sound. No nothing. Okay. Got it out. Alright, so this is the one I just took out. Looking at it for you, hear that? It's too much noise. That's where a lot of the plate is coming from. Look at this one. Nothing. See? Alright, let's look. See? It's a little play, but nothing that's crazy as well. See? So it's much better. Alright, so hopefully that alleviates that issue. It's not as much play. I think it's supposed to have a little play, but the one I had too much. So let's see. Alright, so the axle's back in, everything's back together. I didn't show putting it back in, just the reverse. It's not hard to do. You already see it. I already made a video of swapping out the axle on this side, so I need to go through all that. But yeah, see, everything's tight. Axle, nothing, no play in this axle. Shaking it up, no play. So hopefully that alleviates our issue. Got to give it a test drive and see.